The objective today is expanding and condensing logs. So we'll start with 1, and where you have to use the rules of logarithms and expand it out, and then you'll be given an expanded logarithm and you have to condense it all down to just one singular form. First one. In this case we have to expand it, and this is a log natural of x to the 6th y to the 3rd. And a property of logarithm says that when you have the log of something, the log of a product, then you can expand it out like this. Log natural of x to the 6th plus log natural of y to the 3rd. And then once you break that product apart as a sum of two logs, then you can use the property that we learned yesterday, which is you can move exponents out to the left of the log. So it becomes 6 log natural x plus 3 log natural y. Here is another example. You have log base 8 of the product of x, y, and z to the 3rd. So we're going to break that up as addition. So you can have log base 8 of x plus log base 8 of y, and then plus, remember you can do 2 steps at one time. You can make it 3 log z instead of having to go back and rewrite all of this just so you can show the step of the exponent coming out to the left. So this is it. And this should be base 8 right here, but I did not write it. You have log base 9 of the quotient of 3 to the 3rd over 7. And that 3 to the 3rd over 7 is a quantity raised to the 4th power. So what you can do is this. You can move this exponent out to the left, but when you do, you must make certain that you know that 4 is going to act upon all of this. Log base 9 of 3 to the 3rd over 7. It's not just going to be on the first log term when you split up these or this quotient in there. So once we make it to that point, then remember the bracket and break up the quotient as this. Log base 9 of 3 to the 3rd minus log base 9 of 7. When you split up quotients, it's going to be subtraction. When you split up products, it's going to be addition. Now we still have more that we can do with this. We're going to keep the 4 in the bracket, but move this exponent in front of that log and make it 3 log 9 of 3. And then minus log 9 of 7. Now distribute through with the 4 and come up with 12 log base 9 3, and then minus 4 log base 9 of 7.
So what do you...
Here's another one. You have log base 7 of the quantity cubed of x cubed over y. The first thing you must move is this exponent out here, and it must act upon all of that. So it's 3 times the quantity of log base 7 of x to the 3rd over y. And we still need a bracket here at the end. So let's split up what's inside and make that 3 times the quantity of, and you can move this exponent out in front of that log and make it 3 log base 7 of x. And remember, it's division, so you must have minus log base 7 of y. And then after that, distribute the 3 to come up with 9 log base 7 of x minus 3 log base 7 of y. Log base 8 of the quantity a to the 6th, b to the 5th. This one's pretty simple. You can combine steps. You know that you're going to split this up as addition because it's multiplication in the condensed version. And you know that the exponents have to go out in front of the log. So you can make it 6 log base 8 of a plus 5 log base 8 of b. Expand this one out. To expand this out, we're going to start with knowing that it's got to be addition because you have multiplication here. And you're going to be putting exponents out in front of a log. So it should be 3 log base 4 of 6 plus 3 log base 4 of 11. Okay, in this case you have log natural of the cube root of u, v, w. Do not let cube roots, square roots, and any other kind of root cause you confusion. If you know how to rewrite a root, then it just becomes very simple. Instead of log natural cube root of UVW, why don't we do this? Log natural of the quantity to the 1/3 power of UVW. A quantity to the 1/3 power is the same as the cube root of that quantity. So once you have that, then that ugly looking thing becomes this. You're going to put this out here. 1/3 times the quantity of log natural of UVW. And then break it apart. Log natural U plus log natural V plus log natural W. And then after that, it's just 1/3 log natural U plus 1/3 log natural V, that's an N, and this is a V, and then plus 1/3 log natural W. Now when you get an answer key for this, or you see a different form of the answer, you should not let that throw you off, because the final answer I just put there is the same thing as this. Something over 3 is the same as multiplying it by 1/3. You can have either way. I remembered to hit the record button on this problem. So log base 6 of the quantity of c to the 5th, and then that's times a to the 1/3 power instead of the cube root of a. So now we can break these up into addition. We can have this one written as 5 log base 6 of c, and then we can have plus 1/3 log base 6 of a.